The Spain blackout. What's happening? We might all forget how important electricity is until we lose it. On April 28, 2025, at 12:30 p.m. Madrid time, the lights go out across Spain, Portugal, and parts of southern France. Over 50 million people plunged into darkness. Hello everyone. Welcome to FluxFolio Finance, your go-to channel for the financial stories that shape our world. And today we're diving into this massive crisis that's not just a regional problem, it's a global wake-up call. Let's break it down. First, the chaos on the ground. Madrid, Lisbon, Barcelona, Porto, all major cities go dark, metros shut down, passengers are walking through pitch-black tunnels, airports like Madrid Barajas and Lisbon's Humberto Delgado cancel flights, 96 from Portugal alone, with Lisbon taking a 29.63% hit to departures. Trains, including Spain's high-speed AV, are stopped. Renfe says no intercity services until at least April 29. The Madrid Open tennis tournament? Cancelled. Fans and players left in the dark. Hospitals are on backup generators, but ATMs are down, payments fail, businesses close, people can't even buy food because cards don't work. Madrid's mayor is telling folks to stay off the roads, only call emergency services if it's life or death. This is a full-on economic standstill. So what caused this? Portugal's grid operator REN says it's a rare atmospheric phenomenon, extreme temperature swings in Spain's interior causing anomalous oscillations in 400 kV lines. Red Electrica, Spain's grid operator, confirms a very strong oscillation that disconnected Spain from the European grid. 27,500 megawatts of demand crashed to 15,000 in minutes. But here's the chilling part, there's a real fear this could be a cyber attack. Spain's National Cybersecurity Institute is investigating. European Council President Antonio Costa and Spanish Vice President Teresa Ribera say there's no evidence of foul play yet, but the possibility is on everyone's mind. Think about it, a cyber attack on the grid would be devastating, and Europe's been a target before. Who might do this? Russia's a prime suspect. They've been linked to cyber attacks on European infrastructure since the Ukraine war started in 2022. Spain and Portugal are vocal supporters of Ukraine, and targeting their grids could be a way to destabilize NATO allies. Iran and North Korea are other possibilities, both known for cyber operations and both with grudges against Western nations. Iran's been at odds with Europe over nuclear talks. North Korea is always looking to disrupt global systems. If this is a cyber attack, it's a warning shot. Europe's grids are vulnerable, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Now let's talk about electricity's role in our world. It's everything. Our homes, hospitals, transportation, communication, all of it grinds to a halt without power. Take Bitcoin mining. Proof of work uses 150 terawatt-hours globally in 2025, more than the entire country of Argentina. Spain, with its 56% renewable energy mix, is a hub for green mining farms. When the power cuts out, those farms go offline. In Catalonia, miners are reporting a 5% drop in the global hash rate, transactions slow, Bitcoin's price dips, investors hate uncertainty, and this outage is a big red flag for anyone in crypto. It shows how fragile our digital economy is when the lights go out. And this isn't just a local issue. Europe's grid is interconnected, but Spain and Portugal are an energy island. They've got limited interconnectors with France, a weak link the EU has been warning about for years. When Spain's grid fails, it doesn't just affect them. France's RTE has to divert power to help, straining their own system. Morocco, tied to Spain's grid, sees internet lags that disrupt e-commerce across North Africa. This is a domino effect. Early estimates from Ex-Post say Spain lost €500 million in just 5 hours. Businesses offline, flights grounded, supply chains stalled. Tourism, a huge chunk of Spain and Portugal's economy, takes a massive hit. Airports crippled, events cancelled. Who's going to book a trip to Madrid if they think the lights might go out? Now let's talk about Russia. They're not just a potential cyber threat, they're making moves. Despite sanctions, Russia still supplies 25% of Europe's crude oil in 2025, down from 40% pre-war, but still critical. Spain and Portugal rely heavily on renewables, but this outage shows the downside. Low grid inertia, meaning the system can't handle fluctuations. When the grid fails, they might need oil and gas to power backup systems, and Russia's ready to step in. Reports from Moscow suggest Russian energy officials are reaching out to European counterparts, offering increased oil and gas supplies to help stabilize the region. It's a subtle reminder, Russia's saying, "You need us, Europe, don't forget how important we are." They're positioning themselves as the solution, boosting their leverage. More oil demand means more money for Moscow, more influence over EU energy policy. It's a stark reminder that energy security is national security, and Russia knows exactly how to play that card. So what does this mean for the world? A regional outage like this isn't just a local problem, it's a global crisis. Spain and Portugal are trade and tourism hubs. Delays in goods like Spanish olives or Portuguese textiles ripple through supply chains. Investor confidence in Europe's energy transition takes a hit. If renewables can't keep the grid stable, will companies double down on fossil fuels instead? And the cost: productivity losses, infrastructure repairs, maybe billions. Spain's GDP is 1.5 trillion euros, Portugal's is 270 billion euros. That's over 4.5 billion euros a day in economic activity. Disrupt that for even a day, and the losses stack up fast. Plus, the human toll. Families in Lisbon are huddled around radios, waiting for updates. Water pumps fail, food spoils, people can't work. This isn't just about money, it's about lives. Let's wrap this up. What have we learned? Electricity is everything. Our economy, our tech, our survival depends on it. Spain's blackout shows how fragile our systems are. One incident, whether it's a cyber attack or a so-called rare phenomenon, can bring a region to its knees, and the world feels the shockwaves. From Bitcoin miners to Russian oil plays, everyone's affected. So if you're investing, pay attention. Energy stability, grid infrastructure, geopolitical risks, these are the factors that'll shape markets in 2025 and beyond. Thanks for tuning in to FluxFolio Finance. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments how you think this outage will impact your investments. We'll see you in the next video.